Hello everyone and welcome to my Resident Evil 3 Remake Inferno S-Rank No Shop Items walkthrough. So this run is intended to help you with the Jill Valentine achievement, which is complete the game with an S-Rank on Inferno, and also the Dominator achievement, which is complete the game on Inferno. An easier way to get these achievements is to use the bonus items. They're kind of like New Game Plus items, like the Infinite Ammo rocket launcher, the defense coins and the assault coins. I didn't want to use those for my run, but feel free if you're just trying to get the achievement to use whatever bonus items you like. You can still use these strategies and it will more than likely make things a little bit easier for you. But hopefully this guide will provide a way to get through some tougher sections. If anyone's stuck with anything, hopefully it can help you out. Also, if you'd like to come and check me out doing these sort of runs live, come on over to twitch.tv/ifreams. You can find the link to that below this video in the pinned comment and also in the description. Let me know if this helps you out getting your achievements. I know many of you have used my other guides to get some achievements for this game. Thank you all very much for tuning into the video. Let's get this going. Right, skipping these cutscenes. We just gotta go through this apartment section. Kinda boring, but it's gotta be done. Let's head over to the bathroom, into the bathroom, press the switch. Or the tap. And again, we wake up, skip some cutscenes, moving towards the bathroom again. It's kind of tedious having to go through this at the start of the game every time, but we got to get through it. Skip all of this stuff, and just head to the phone. Get it done. I could leave these sections out because it's really straightforward, but
what the hell is that
I thought I'd include it. Skip some more cutscenes and then run in towards the exit. More cutscenes.
Gotta get out of here.
Head towards the window in the apartment. Hop out of there, down the stairs. If you mash forward on the stairs, you'll move a little bit faster. Not that it really matters, but if you want to save a little bit of time, you can do that. Again, heading to the exit. Let's get this section done with down some more stairs. Mashing if you want to go faster again. When you've got guns, you can do a trick that's referred to as stair skating, but when you don't have a gun, you just want to mash forward. And she'll move a little faster. Again, running away from Nemesis after skipping some more cutscenes. Stores. Okay. So, now we're in the alleyway. Let's head towards Brad. Get out of town.
You okay?
Another cutscene here, skip that. We're just following Brad here.
I don't know. One fucked up thing
Simple
always
stuff.
leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids.
I could include the cutscenes for this run, but it would just make it about half an hour longer, so there's no point. It's just easier to skip more.
Hey, wait! Down here!
Some of the strategies in this run are a bit sketch, because it is S-Rank and Inferno. Can't save it very often. I think I had to Alt-Tab here for some reason. But ignore that, let's skip and continue. And into the bar. Right. So we're going to run around this corner, grab the gun. Another cutscene. Turn around straight away and run back. If you stick to the right here by the fire hydrant, when this sign falls, it won't stun you. If you just run at it, it will stun you. So there's a zombie here on the left, and there's also one crawling out of the bus. If you just stand back and wait for this zombie to be coming straight towards you, you can get an easy dodge on him. If you run straight at him, sometimes it'll be more difficult to get the dodge because he's sort of like walking into the wall. If he's coming straight at you anyway, you can just go for the dodge, but either way, you want to dodge that zombie.
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
This guy's going to lock himself in, but we're just going to walk past.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
Not going out there, buddy. Let's go and grab these pistol bullets and head to our left. The strats I use in this run are a little different to the speedrun strats, just because it's a bit safer in areas to do these things. Although it does make things a bit difficult because of DA, which is difficulty adjustment. Basically, the better you play, the harder the game gets, and more or less for the most of this run, the DA is at max. When you activate this switch, you'll want to walk away straight away after skipping the cutscene and avoid that zombie's lunge. He is quick, so you need to turn around very fast and run back. And you can dodge him if you want, but sometimes you'll end up getting grabbed by the zombie on the floor, so just run away. That's what I tend to do. Wait for him to finish his lunges, and then run past him. We got all this stuff with Nemesis here. Some quick time events. If you hear random notifications popping up, it's because I did do this on stream. Some of them get recorded, but most of them don't. Right, so we got buttons to mash. Might as well plug my Twitch here if you want to come over and join the fun. Come on over to twitch.tv/rfreams. It's where I stream creating these runs. A way easier way to get this achievement for getting an S rank is just to use the New Game Plus items. But I didn't want to use any of them. I was going to make it as hard as possible on myself as I could. Which definitely makes things much harder in this run. I don't use any of the coins, any of the infinite ammo, any of the extra items. But you can easily get this achievement just by using the rocket launcher if you want. Entirely up to you. But just in case anyone doesn't have them, I'm not using any. More notifications from my stream there.
I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS
So,
for short.
when we come down here, we're going to have to wait for Carlos to open this door.
Whoa.
If you stand at the door, when Carlos kicks it, you can get a little boost. So, right there you can see I just get through the door a bit quicker. I don't have to wait for him to get out of the way, and you can get down here faster. It doesn't matter, it really doesn't make a difference if you get that or not, but it's a little bit quicker. Right, skipping some more cutscenes, heading left, and we are going up the stairs here. When we get up top here, we're going to have a few items to pick up. We'll also have a conversation with Carlos that kicks in. A side note, if you skip these conversations, which you can do, it will add to your game time the length of the conversation on the radio. So, what you'll probably see me doing is getting to a point where I need to be, like say these herbs that I want to pick up, and then I'll skip the cutscene or the conversation. That way I'm in the right place, and I would have to be here anyway, so I would just have to wait for the conversation to end. We got a couple of herbs there. A hit pouch, the Deagle, is there as well on Inferno, which is nice. Combine these two herbs. I like to keep a healing item on me at all times. Because stuff does mega damage in this run. Big boy damage. So you really need to keep healing items on you. I do collect a lot more than I use, so hopefully you'll have enough to see you through Inferno. So we're going to lure that zombie into a lunge and then run past him when he's done. Come around this corner, grab the flash grenade, which we're going to use to get past all of these zombies. Equip that flash grenade, throw it into the crowd, and they'll all get stunned. Make sure you aim up when you throw that. Then we need to dodge past this zombie at the gate. Just wait for him to be lunging at you and go for that dodge. Grab the handgun bullets in this police car on your way past. And then there's also a box here that you can smash to get a gunpowder. I do end up picking up way more gunpowders than I use, but if you want to grab that, it's entirely up to you. So, run back this way after skipping a couple of cutscenes. These zombies are going to spawn up. If you just stand there after the cutscene, that zombie's going to lunge at you. Equip the Deagle. And you want to take out at least one of those two zombies that I just shot. You can hit them both with one Deagle shot or Magnum shot if they line up properly, which is always nice. It just means on the way back through this area, you're not going to have to deal with those zombies in your way. There'll just be one and it'll be really easy to dodge. So I like to take both of those out with the one Deagle shot. If you can line them up and get both, it's good. If you can just get one, that's also fine. Just be careful not to get grabbed by them. When we come up here, we want to go and smash that box and then blow up this barrel to kill the zombies in this area. There's a gunpowder on the floor where that one zombie was. And then we're going to head back this way along the walkway to go and get the pistol upgrade. All of this stuff is skipped in the speedrun, the actual speedrun, but for us, we're going to grab them. We still get it under 2 hours, which is important for the S rank achievement. The combination here is 9, 3, and then 7. And we'll get the pistol upgrade. We'll slap that on the pistol. Why not? And just to your left is a gunpowder. Grab that gunpowder. Then we're going to come around here. There's no zombie here on Inferno, but there's one in this alley that we've just moved into. Grab the handgun bullets that are behind you as you walk through that door. And then walk forward a little bit to lure out this zombie. Don't run forward too much because she'll probably grab you. When she lunges at you, go for the dodge, get past her. Pull out the deagle again. And try to get a collateral on these zombies. It took me 2 shots with the deagle to get this guy down. And then a few pistol shots got him killed. If you want to play it safe, just wait till they line up, but you've got to be quick because those parasite heads can hit you with their tentacle. It's really annoying. We're going to come around here and grab the gunpowder that's in this box. I didn't have enough space, so I quickly combined a red herb and a green herb that we've picked up. And then we can grab that gunpowder. This zombie is going to come out from underneath the car. We're going to get rid of her by baiting her into a lunge and then shooting the barrel that's behind her to get her killed. She didn't quite die, so I hit her with a pistol shot to kill her. Put a shot into this zombie and wait for him to get up. It might take a second. And once you're done with that, we're going to lure him over towards the red barrel that's back in this area. Try not to get grabbed. I know he's getting a bit close. Just be ready to dodge if he gets too close. The zombies in Inferno lunge twice, so they can be difficult to dodge. Basically, we're luring him over to that barrel, so we can take him out nice and easily without wasting a bunch of bullets. Grab the handgun ammo that's just next to the donut shop in that alleyway, and then we're going to go into the donut shop. There's a zombie here that's blocking the door. More handgun bullets on the desk there. Grab those. And we're going to shoot this guy in the leg until he goes to the floor. Make sure you keep your distance because he might turn around and grab you if you're too close. But just pistol him till he's on the floor and then shoot him in the back of the head. Try not to waste bullets if you can. You'll know they're dead because they do that sort of reaching in front of them animation when they're on the floor. There's another herb in here, but my inventory was full, so I combined a couple of gunpowders to get some extra shots. Grab that green herb. And I'm going to stash away here the gunpowders. One of the herbs. The extra herb we have. Keep a full heal though. We do need to keep a healing item on us. I also put the knife away because I'm going to go and grab a bunch of items and then come back here in a minute. So we're going to go back into this alleyway. Oh, sorry, into the streets here through the donut shop. And up the stairs. Into that room on the left is where we've got to go. But we're going to go over to the shop first. Back here. To get a few more items. There's a green herb there in the box. There's a high-powered gunpowder on the shelf right there. Grab that. And then also one of the fancy boxes is here. They all get moved around on this difficulty. More handgun bullets as well in the back of this shop. So now that you've grabbed all of that, I think I go and deal with the fire hose section now. If you check your inventory, you need 2 spaces in your inventory before you come in here. If you haven't, go back to the item box and put some more stuff away. But that's why I stashed a bunch of stuff before we came back out here and did this. Hand grenade on the dead body in the corner there. And when you grab the fire hose, this guy's going to burst through the door. Back up when he bursts through the door and wait on this corner for a second. And most of the time, this zombie walks into the wall and sort of moves slowly towards you. When he gets close, run back down the hallway to where you picked up the grenade. You want to hit this guy with a few shots in the leg to stun him, to give enough time for the other zombies to shuffle out. Chuck a grenade in to do your best to get rid of them all. If they don't die, just finish them off with a few shots. If the one parasite head doesn't come out of the room, run back outside and do your best to use the grenades to take out 2, and then you'll want to finish off the other one with the pistol. Most of the time that works out quite well. But it can be a little bit finicky with the last zombie, so just be ready to like avoid the tentacle whips and do your best to take all 3 of those enemies out. We want to get the shotgun a little bit earlier to help with the sewers. You can leave it and you'll get it later before one of the Nemesis fights, but I like to grab it here, so you need to take out those guys in order to do that. So be careful when you come through this door, because all of these zombies are around. You want to use the generator to stun as many of them as you can so you can come back up here. And this is why we took out those 2 zombies with the deagle earlier, because they'll be on these stairs coming towards us on the way back. Providing you've taken out at least one of them, you should only have to make a couple of easy dodges there. If you've taken out both, you should only have to deal with the one zombie shuffling towards you, which is a pretty easy dodge. So we're going to use the fire hose, come into here, get the bolt cutters, and then we're going to head back this way and use the bolt cutters on the chain. If you dash towards the door, then you'll skip like a pause animation. It doesn't really matter. It saves you a few seconds, but it's kind of handy if you're trying to really cut down your time. If you don't do that, Jill will sort of stand still and look at the door and say something like, is somebody in there or something? But if you just dodge towards the door, you'll be able to skip that and use the bolt cutters straight away. Grab those out there, the extra bullets in the back of that alleyway. When you come around this corner, you're going to have 2 dogs run at you. You want to shoot one so it gets stunned and sort of waits by the generator. And then when the other one lines up so that it's next to it as well, shoot the generator to stun both dogs and then finish them off with pistol bullets. These whip guys, you can just run past and dodge, but it's kind of difficult to get the dodge timing right with these guys. So I like to just take them out, keep safe, shoot them with a few pistol shots, get them dealt with. The speedrun strat here is just to run past them and try and get the dodges, but I'm doing my best to stay safe. I want to get that S rank, and that just means I've got to minimize my saves. So the first save we make is when we get to the subway after all of this mess. At the back here, there's a box with the gunpowder in it. Let's grab that and then head in here. So this bit, after these next zombie dodges, is kind of tricky. The bugs are really difficult to get past. But we're going to lure this one zombie over. If you hug the cover here, like I am, she won't lunge at you, so you can wait for it to get a little bit closer and then run around here. And you'll have to dodge this zombie and then another zombie on the stairs. Get those dodges done. You've got a red herb here. And there's also an item box in this next room, and we're going to stash some stuff away quickly. So let's stash away the gunpowder, the red herb, and the bolt cutters for now. You are going to need the knife in the next section just to smash a box. But, yeah, I leave the bolt cutters behind. We're going to grab them back in a minute. But there's a bunch of herbs and stuff in this area that we want to grab. So, if we do take damage, we'll be able to keep ourselves healed. It's really easy to take damage. I think I take a bunch of damage trying to run past the bugs. Grab the box off this guy's body. And then we're going to come over here. We need to examine this. And, check it out. And open up this door with the lockpick now. So now that we've done that, we're going to have to skip a cutscene here, use a green herb to get rid of the parasite. And yeah, like I said, this bit's really difficult to get through without taking any damage. I'm actually doing a no damage run for Inferno at the moment, segmenting it. And this bit was really difficult to get done, but I wanted to get the S rank out of the way. No damage is a little bit easier just because I can save it more often, and if I mess up I can just load up and redo the section, but you can see that these guys are just really fidgety. There's an extra herb to your left as you run in though, just by that generator. Try and get rid of these bugs. There's another herb sitting in this corner right here by this fence, just before you get to the first switch. You want to be careful taking damage, because if you're on caution, one hit from these guys will kill you. You can see I very narrowly avoided getting hit there. One of the fancy boxes is to your right at the bottom of that ladder before you go up it if you want to grab it. I didn't grab it in this run. You can kind of see it on the left now. But yeah, if you want to get that, it's the shotgun stock, I think. It's a free grab. I actually never knew it was there until a couple of days ago when I was doing my no damage run, but if you want to grab it, feel free to grab it. I didn't use it for this run, but it can always help a little bit if you want to snag that. So, let's get this next switch done, which is on your right as you come into this area. And then we're going to head towards this blocked area, and 2 more bugs are going to burst out of it. There's a bunch of bugs chasing me at this point. I dodged through them all. And I put a shot into this generator to kill all of the bugs that are behind me. 1 shot into the generator will kill the bugs when they get hit with the shock. So it's really useful to shoot that. There's switch number 3. I also used a heal there just because I took a bit of damage and didn't want to die. And the next switch is just down the end here. You've really got to watch out for these bugs. The only advice I can give you is just stay frosty. Try and avoid getting hit. If you do take damage, use a herb. Do your best to get your dodges on. You see I'm railing through herbs right now because of these guys. I'm still on caution. The herbs really don't give you a lot of health, but you know, what are you supposed to do? There's another one. I'm on danger now. Let's use that full heal and keep moving. I've used so many herbs, but that's why I picked them all up, just to make our life a bit easier. We're on the way back now. All these bugs are chasing me. back out of here. That area might require a little bit of practice, but it's very difficult to get through there without taking hits. You just want to do your best to dodge the bugs, hit them with good shots, use the herbs if you need to. So, now that we're here, we don't actually need to grab anything out of this box at the moment. There is another one along the way, but I just took the bolt cutters back just to be safe. And I think you might want to take yourself a full heal here. I'm not sure if I did. Yeah, there we go. Try your best to always keep a full healing item like a first aid spray or a mixed herb. It definitely helps. Just keeping yourself safe.
It should be in the subway company's offices. Unfortunately, all I can tell you is that it's somewhere in the area.
Again, I'm not skipping this conversation until we get to the lockers.
Thanks, partner.
Just so that I'm in the right position by the time I skip the conversation. And then I'm going to open up these lockers, use the lockpick to open up this one. I'm pretty sure there's a first aid spray in here, maybe? I'm not sure, it might be bullets. No, it's bullets. Bullets and a gunpowder out of the lockers, and we're going to head this way. Ready the deagle at this point, because we're going to use it to get past a couple of zombies that are in our way. When you get to here, Nemesis is going to jump out. I like to wait on the corner over here by the police car. Wait for him to go for the punch and then dodge him. Try to hit both of these zombies with a deagle shot. Nemesis was a little bit close there. I got lucky and he didn't hit me, but if you take them both out, you should be able to just run past them. Wait for Nemesis to be by that generator, shoot him. You're going to have to dodge that zombie and then shoot this one in the back with the deagle to get past him because he won't let you past.
That thing is still alive.
And you should be able to get through the door at that point. Shotgun shells on the desk here, and the first aid spray is in this locker if you want to grab it, which I'm sure you do. It always pays to have these with you. And we're going to put the gunpowder away. Make sure at this point you've got a full clip of pistol rounds, and then put your extra bullets away for the moment. I put away the first aid spray because I've already got a full heal with me. I put the knife away. I kept the lockpick, the bolt cutters, the deagle, the handgun, and a heal and stuff. Just make a few spaces. You need about 3 or 4 spaces for this next section. So when you come through here, don't run too far forward. There's going to be a zombie in the distance that you want to shoot. Just put a shot into him and he'll start coming over. And then shoot the zombie that's closest to you in the leg a few times to stun him. Then shoot the barrel and you should be able to take out all 3 zombies. If you run too far forward there, Nemesis is going to spawn in, so just wait to take out the zombies before you do. Also, if you stick close to the fence on your right, he'll drop in where he just did for me. Whereas if you run into the street to your left, he's going to drop in front of you. I like to keep him behind me. It's just nice and easy to get around him. We'll come into this store using the bolt cutters after dodging Nemesis to get a high-powered or a high-grade gunpowder and a first aid spray. Nemesis is punching me here. When you come back out of that store, he's going to drop in the street in front of you. So be ready to dodge him like I was. I used the first aid spray and head into this shop using the lockpick. We've got some Magnum Ammo in here, which is really useful. Reload that into the Magnum and head back out here. Nemesis is going to drop over by the fence over there. We're going to do our best to avoid him and just keep dodging. Look out for those tentacle whips. He can grab you from really far away. Try to keep an eye on him. If you can, get those dodges when he goes for punches. Use the generator to stun him when he gets near it. And then we're going to head through here. Ready the deagle, because there's 2 new zombies in this section. If you can hit both of them when they line up with the deagle, that's good. If you can only kill one, dodge the other one as you run past it. And then when you come into here, you shouldn't have to worry about enemies because we took them out earlier. And Nemesis won't come into this building, so don't worry too much about that. We're going to use the bolt cutters now to get the shotgun from this room. Let's go ahead and grab that. And in this locker is a hand grenade. There's also a first aid spray in this locker, and this is why I put a bunch of stuff away, because there's loads of items in this area that we want to grab now. I've got a high-grade gunpowder already, so I combined them to make more deagle ammo, and then reloaded the deagle. I call it the deagle a lot, but it's actually called a Magnum. It doesn't make much of a difference to me, but for anybody who's picky out there, I guess I should start calling it the Magnum. Let's use the lockpick to open up this box, and there's some shotgun shells in here. We've already got a few, so they'll stack up nicely. That's why I kept the shotgun shells with me and didn't stash them away, because we were going to pick some up anyway. So you want to enter the code FA, RA, and I think it's SA, and then the numbers are 12321. It's a pretty straightforward puzzle.
Carlos.
And then confirm that.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Right. So once you're done with that, we're gonna head back this way. And when you come down this hallway, this zombie is going to stand up as a Parasite Head. So once he stands up, run away back towards the door. And then use whatever pistol ammo you have left to do damage to him. Shoot him in the legs. When they stun up, you can shoot them in the head. I wasn't doing it here. I was just kind of wasting my ammo to get him on the floor. And then I pulled out the shotgun to shoot him in the face. He managed to get a hit on me, which is pretty annoying, but I got him killed anyway. Make sure you keep that shotgun loaded. This cop zombie is going to be in your face. Wait for him to be coming directly towards you, and then you can get an easy dodge on him. And be quick through this next area, running down the stairs and into the donut shop, because a bunch of these Parasite Head things are going to drop into this area, and you just want to run past them all. So when you get to heal, lockpick this locker, and there's a grenade in here which you're going to need for later. Grab that, come over to the item box. And I think at this point I wanted to save it. I didn't realize there was not a typewriter in here, which is kind of annoying. I can also put the bolt cutters away here. I stashed away the grenades and a few items. It doesn't really matter because we don't pick anything up on the way back anyway. There's another item box before the next save. I think I might have taken a couple of first aid sprays with me or something. 2 heals is what I had with me at this point. I think you might want to do the same. I was looking for a typewriter here and was kind of worried because I knew I had to YOLO this next bit. This next bit really sucks. It's definitely a difficult part. What you might want to do is take a grenade with you for this next section. I didn't. When you come out, do your best to use the generator to stun both Nemesis and the Parasite Head and then run past them. I got unlucky there and didn't stun the Parasite Head. When you get to here, Nemesis is going to jump in front of you, possibly go for those tentacle grabs. The tentacle grabs don't do damage, but they just slow you down. Do your best to just keep running away from him. When you run through this gate, if you turn your camera around and look at him, he won't jump in front of you. I didn't do it here, but it does help out a little bit. I dodged this next zombie that's in our way, but you might want to use the shotgun to shoot him. Like I said, Nemesis is in front of me here. If you look back at the gate as you go through it, then you should be able to get past him. I also used the deagle here to hit a shot on that one Parasite Head before going under the shutter, but you might want to use a grenade there. It's a little bit easier to use a grenade to throw at those Parasite Heads. And here is our first save. So that's 1 out of 5 that were allowed. That last bit really sucks. You might want to practice that a bit. But if you're using the attack and the defense coins and also the infinite ammo weapons, it's going to be pretty easy for you, I feel.
It almost looks like I could get this working if I plug
Right,
it right.
so we're taking the fancy box out of the item box and using it to get the green gem, or examining it, get that green gem, combine it with this machine thing, the puzzle, just to get the grenade. That's all we want out of that. There is a hip pouch and also a stock if you get the other gems, but I don't want those. Skip these cutscenes, and then we're going to have to hit a sneaky dodge on Nemesis. I tried to grab that first aid spray as well. You're going to have to dodge and grab the first aid spray at the same time, which you can do, but it's kind of tricky. Because we've just saved it though, you can put some more attempts into that. Makes life a little bit easier. So coming around this corner and grab the handgun bullets that are on the step ladders right there. If you wait by these barrels, Nemesis will usually stop right there on that corner, giving you enough time to move away when he stops into that corner I just did, shoot the barrels, knock him down, grab the box, which has some extra shotgun shells in it. You can probably get a bit of practice in on this section just because we've just saved it. Make your life a tad easier. And then we're going to go to the vent, through that vent, and into the sewers, and we don't have to deal with Nemesis anymore, which is nice. So, let's go around here, close this door up, seal it up, get it done with, and there is another item box just on this corner in this room.
Carlos, do you copy?
So we're going to go in here, grab yourself a herb, grab yourself some bullets, some shotgun shells out of the locker, open up the locker, and I'm putting everything away except for the Nemesis box, the shotgun. I think that's it. I think that's all I take with me right now, and the lockpick. So open up the Nemesis box to get some extra shotgun shells. The reason I left this and didn't open it straight away is because it keeps a couple of shotgun shells separate. They don't go into your stack when you open them, and you can just take a small amount with you because we're going to pick some more up in a second. So let's head this way, and we're just following a basic route right now, down these stairs to your left and down this slope right here. So when you get down here, there's a grenade on your right. I almost ran past it here. There it is. There's the grenade. So when you move down to your right through the sewers here, a couple of Parasite Head things are going to drop in front of you. I try and take them out with a shotgun. They can be a little bit finicky. I didn't do it here, but if you wait for them to start sitting up, they shouldn't be able to get their tentacle whip on you. Get them killed with the shotgun. Should only take you a few shots. I did end up taking some damage there, which is annoying, but we're okay. So as soon as you get to this point with this Hunter Gamma, you want to put 2 shots with the shotgun into him, and that'll stun him back. Aim in this Hunter Gamma's face. Wait for him to open his mouth. As he goes for the bite, get the dodge, and you should be able to dodge forward straight past him. It's actually really easy to get your head around. It looks more complicated than it is. You just want to wait for them to be going for the bite and then go for the dodge, and you can get literally straight past them. You don't even have to fight them. In this room, we've got the battery, a high-grade gunpowder, a locker we can open. I think it has a gunpowder or an explosive powder in it. There's the explosive powder. And gunpowder right there. There's also a herb in the back corner of this room if you want to snag that and use it if you took some damage on the way like I did. I didn't bring any health items with me here because we've recently saved it, so I didn't mind retrying this section if I died. Although once you get your head around dodging the gammas, you'll see me do it a couple more times as we progress. It's actually quite easy. It's quite easy to get the dodge on them. Probably one of the easier enemies. So on the floor, in this little dead end here, is some shotgun shells. There's also a box with the gunpowder in it, but we don't need that, so I just left it alone. On the way back here, we're going to have another Gamma jump out on us. Get ready to aim in his face. He'll open his mouth. Wait a couple of seconds and go for that dodge. You should be able to get the perfect dodge and get straight past him really easily. And we're going to have to do that one more time. We're going to head left when we get to the end. Here's the Gamma. Aim in his face. Wait for him to go for that bite. Do the dodge. Get past him to the ladder. If you dodge towards the ladder, like I just did, Jill won't have to wait around for the dodge to end, because you can just interact with the ladder and she'll grab it straight away. And that kind of saves you a little bit of time. We're going to come up here, use the battery on the door. One thing I might not have mentioned yet is if you aim while going upstairs, it's called a stair skate in this game. It allows you to move a little bit quicker. As soon as you go up those stairs, we're going to head left and come over and open this gate. And then come back around and grab the battery. Don't try and fight the Gamma. He's really easy to get around in this section. You don't want to waste any ammo on him. So just wait. He's gonna burst his head through the door as you approach the door. So just stand back, wait a few seconds, and eventually he's gonna jump away and leave this section. And I took it slow here, just walking around to the right, waiting for him to come back up. And we're just gonna lure him around. And head to the door. Just go the opposite way to whatever way he goes. Use the battery on the door, head in here. There's a high-grade gunpowder, a hip pouch, and an explosive powder. I don't think I grabbed the high-grade gunpowder here, but it's at the back. It's on the back of the desk in the back corner of this room. I think I actually missed that one, but you might want to grab it because it's useful for Magnum shells. You've already got a high-grade gunpowder. Again, we're going to wait for the Gamma Hunter to stick his head through the door, come out through the door, let the door close and grab the battery back, and then the Gamma is going to jump back up and we're just going to lure him around. We don't have to fight this guy. Just keep your distance and keep running around. Go the opposite way to the way he goes, and then head to the ladder that's in the back of this area over here. You should have plenty of distance between you and the Hunter Gamma to get away. So down the ladder, over here, slap the battery back in, and through the door. So now you've done that, head up the stairs. It's probably better to do the whole aim thing upstairs to get up there faster. I did the dodge, but entirely up to you.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Again, I'm listening to this conversation. to save a little bit of time, skip it when you get to this ladder. It adds the total time of the conversation to your game time, and that's the most time efficient way to do it. So once you gain control after skipping that cutscene with Nemesis, just before the shutter you're going to have to dodge that zombie. It's a really easy dodge. And then we're going to head into this room. Grab yourself an explosive powder. There's a hub in the back corner. Grab that. And then we're going to leave. There's an item box there if you want to sort your inventory out a little bit, but we're going to have another one just before Nemesis anyway. So it's up to you how you want to deal with that. Coming up these stairs, there's one zombie we got to deal with. You can either shotgun him or just go for the dodge. I like to go for the dodge. Get rid of him. Heading up these stairs. You are safe all the way up these stairs, so don't worry about it too much. When you get up here, you're going to have to knock down these planks. Get that done. And we are moving toward this ladder that's at the back of this area. Here comes Nemi. Skip that cutscene. Keep going up the stairs. Another cutscene here you'll need to skip. Keep running forward across these planks. Right turn and jumping across this gap. You don't need to press anything, you should just be able to approach that gap and Jill will jump it. So, across more planks. Up the ladder here. And over to the next ladder. Once you've done that, keep going. Swing a left right here. Another gap to jump. Let's climb up a little bit here. Up these ladders again. Good times. And there's an item box here in case you want to sort your stuff out. You want to make sure you've got the deagle. Putting all this stuff away first. You want your deagle and at least 2 grenades with you when you do this fight. I also brought a full heal with me for this fight. I was combining some high grade gunpowders. Grabbing my deagle to reload that. I also brought my handgun. It's pretty important. Let's bring the deagle out, put that gunpowder away, put the flame rounds away. And bring yourself the grenades. Make sure you've got 2 with you. I've got a stack of 3, so I just brought that. You might want to bring a healing item. I didn't, because there's a few items you want to grab in this section. I've got the shotgun and the shotgun shells with me, but we don't actually need those for this fight. So once you drop down here, the cutscene's going to play. You want to get your deagle ready at the beginning. Shoot Nemesis in the chest with 1 shot. Throw a grenade at him, and then use the pistol to clear the first stage of this fight. This tank should explode from all of that. You might have to hit him with 2 or 3 handgun bullets, but you should be just fine. As soon as he goes down and you blow up that tank, run forward, grab the pistol bullets, and grab the explosive rounds off the side there, and then come back, grab the shotgun rounds off the generator, come back over and grab the explosive rounds, and then you want to throw a grenade at him and shoot him a few times with the Desert Eagle or the Magnum to get him killed. You might want to watch that a few times to see exactly what I do. It's kind of hard to explain that fast, but it's actually a really straightforward fight. You just need to make sure you're grabbing the items at the right time. So, I skipped the cutscene here, or the conversation, so I can grab this ammo and then move up the ladder. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to make sure you grab all the rounds in that section and time it all right, but just watch what I do a couple of times and you should be able to get it down. It's not that tough. Right, so we have this Parasite Head that I like to stand up here and use the pistol to take out. Shoot him a few times and he should die. Wait for that head of his to dissolve. Apparently one thing you can do here is shoot the Parasite Head in the back that's on my left right now, and they'll all come towards this red barrel. And you can blow them all up at once, but I do things a little bit differently here. But I want to come down here and grab the item box that's just behind this police car, which is a high-grade gunpowder. Grab that, and then we're going to come back up top, and there's going to be a bunch of zombies in this section that I just want to get the attention of and try and do damage to with this barrel. So I just run around a little bit, try to not get too close to any of these guys. I'm just trying to get all of their attention. Make sure you're not getting lunged at if you can. Take whatever route is more comfortable for you. I wait for this guy to drop in as well, because when you approach the gun shop he drops in. Manages to get a tentacle hit on me there. I'm just trying to bait them all over. get them in the right position. There is one zombie on the right that isn't quite following me. But mainly, I want to do damage to these Parasite Heads. Took another hit there, that's unlucky. As that one zombie had just lunged at me, she didn't go again, which was nice. So, we're waiting right here for at least these 2 Parasite Heads to get close. I was hitting this zombie in the leg a few times just to slow it down. And then when you blow that up, hopefully you can do damage to a bunch of the zombies and the Parasite Heads. That one that's slashing me at the moment didn't want to have it. I managed to get some damage to this guy. Those tentacle whips can be kind of annoying to dodge. I'm not in a great way right now. I think I'm actually on danger, but you just want to get to the Kendo gun shop. If you want to run past them all and deal with them on the way back, that's also up to you. That can also work. I was just trying to get rid of as many as possible as I could. So when you come into the gun shop, you've got a shotgun upgrade on the shelf on your left. Don't combine that with the shotgun straight away. You want to save that for later. So just put it in the item box for now, and I'll run you through what we want to do with that. Got myself a full heal here, so I could use that right now. Stashing away the grenades, stashing away the high-powered or the high-grade gunpowder, keeping the deagle, the pistol, the shotgun rounds. I was looking for another red herb here, but I don't think I had one, so I ended up putting or using the green herb and keeping the first aid spray. I'm not at full health, but that'll totally do for right now. So, right here we've got to deal with Rocket Nemesis coming up, but I want to get rid of these 2 Parasite Heads because they can cause us a lot of trouble. So, I think I made a couple of trips to the item box here, back and forward. I used the key to open the gate. I did damage to that one Parasite Head to get rid of him, to make sure he wasn't trying to whip me. And I like to use the shotgun to deal with this zombie that's down right here. Just shoot him in the face and then he shouldn't bother you. And then we've got this guy who I run up and shotgun a couple of times. Oh no, I hit him once, ran back, and then I pistoled him. That works too. Not too fussed about saving as much shotgun ammo as possible. It is good to have some throughout the run, but if you can use the pistol to kill enemies, that also works. He didn't want to die, so shotgun it is. Now that he's done for, let's head in here. There's another one in here that I'm going to shotgun. Hit him before he hit me with that tentacle whip. Took me 3 shots to down him. Again, you can dodge these guys if you really want to, but I like to come and get these lockpick boxes just because they give you extra explosive rounds. This one has some explosive rounds in it, I think. Yeah. Grab that stuff, and then we're heading out of here. Down the stairs. And through this door. When you come this way, you're going to have a scene with Nemesis. You can skip this if you like. So for this part, I like to go left first, and then when you hear the rockets coming, move right, and just keep alternating. You can listen for the audio cues. When you turn this corner, turn around and make sure you're facing Nemi, because if you don't, he'll run up and punch you. If you're facing him, he'll stop and use the rocket launcher, like you can see me doing right there. And you want to kind of get him to fire his rockets at the zombies that are ahead of you. That's the trick for this part. It's not very easy, but it's not that difficult. And we get this first cutscene. This section's pretty easy, you just more or less need to run. If he stuns you, it won't do damage. You just don't want to get a direct hit with the rocket launcher. We just need to make it to the end here. And there we go. That's most of this stuff done. Jill runs as if she's taken damage here, but she actually hasn't. It's just a cinematic thing. Your health will still be in good condition if you made it through there without taking hits. And to be honest, if you take a hit with the rocket launcher, it's an insta-death unless you've got the defense coins. That is what I recommend for doing this run, if you want to make it easy on yourself.
Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
Okay, so now we're going to head down these stairs, and when we come up these stairs on the left, the toy store head is going to start rolling at us. So get ready
This is insane.
to run away from that. Head to your right. Just wait here. And keep going this way. So Nemesis is going to show up as you start coming up these stairs. He might jump in front of you here. Again, if you turn around, a lot of the time he'll stop and fire rockets, but he just kept running at me there. I'm trying to get my dodges on to avoid these rockets. When you get into this alleyway and take a left, you should be safe. He might chase you into this area. You can always sometimes see these rockets coming at you from the back. But you should be good. A lot of the time it's really safe to run through that alleyway and he won't bother you once you get there. Right. So now we're following Carlos. We're approaching our second save, which is the RPD as Carlos. Just a bunch of dialogue and cutscenes and stuff to go through here.
Saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
If you want to play it extra safe, you can head up to your left up the escalators and go and save it in the subway, I think. But I waited just till I was inside the RPD because you've only got to deal with Brad.
What about you?
If that worries you though, you can always
Catching the train.
drop a save in this area just up those escalators on the left as you enter, and you can still go back to them now. Also, if you've got the fancy boxes and you haven't redeemed them yet, this is your last chance to go and do so. Although, we only got the one. There are two that are easy to get. I didn't grab the one, which was the shotgun stock. It's up to you if you want to get that or not. I was fine without it. So, a couple of cutscenes here to skip. Let's get rid of them out of the way, and we'll take over as Carlos at the RPD shortly. And let's skip us some cutscenes. And keep your head screwed on, Romeo.
Sure. Looks like a cemetery to me.
Right, so now we got Brad. I just empty the assault rifle rounds into him here, get him killed, aim for the chest or head. Could aim just for the head if you wanted to and go for dodges on him and punch him down and whatnot, but that's a little bit risky and I hadn't saved in a minute. Our next save is coming up. I really didn't want to mess up here. So the stars card is down here. If any of you have played Resident Evil 2 Remake on the B scenarios, you might recognize this area. This is where the B scenarios start out. The stars card is here. On the normal difficulties, Brad drops it when you take him down, but on Inferno and Nightmare, it's down here in this stairway. So we're heading back. T should have the door open for us now. Let's go in and just meet up with him.
Where'd that cop go?
Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do.
We got a job to do.
Our intel's
So let's grab
him, then barge in the
the
stall.
hub here.
Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Gotta wait for this conversation to finish and then we can drop our second
Look
save.
at this. I've located the STARS office. Remember, Guard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything.
Okay,
Be careful.
so new save. That's our second save. And we're just continuing on. Let's go into the shutter room over here. Grab ourselves the upgrade for the assault rifle out of the stars box. Open it up and get yourself the scope. Combine that with the assault rifle to make your accuracy a little bit better with this weapon. Once that's done, head into this hallway.
The hell was that thing?
Skip the cutscene. Get your pistol out. When you come down here, you're gonna see a zombie lurk around the corner, and you want to shoot him in the legs.
Here we go.
Try your best to either stun him or take his leg off with the pistol. You might have to move back as he shuffles towards you. As soon as you stun him, just run past him, and then this licker's gonna burst through the door, and a zombie. If just after Carlos gets stunned by that zombie bursting through the door, you do his shoulder barge dodge, you'll recover and be able to run straight past the cop zombie, come into the room, grab the flashbang that's on the other side of the desk. There's a hub as you go through the door, and then when you come here, you'll need to unlock this door, open it up, and there's a bunch of zombies in this corridor. This bit is probably the worst part of the RPD. You basically want to use your assault rifle and focus zombie legs as best as you can. Try to leave one on their feet though. The deal here is, if the zombies are crawling, they can't open doors. You see this guy bursting through the door right now? So what I'm trying to do is get these zombies all in this room and make sure they're crawling. I don't want to finish them all off because it's a bit of a waste of ammo. But also, I mean, I'm sure you know how it works where these zombies can come back to life when you down them. So you want to do your best to get all of them in here. Don't let them get too close. We're in the back corner of this room. We can't go into the room behind us because there's a zombie in there. This is kind of tricky to get right. You might take a couple of hits, but we have just saved it so you can practice this bit a bunch. That's why I'm being a little bit more risky here. If you die, you can just quit out and load up your save and save your time and all that stuff. So, let's get all of these guys in this room. Here comes the last one. The problem here is, as you're running over these guys, you might take damage by one of them grabbing you, which does suck. There's not a huge amount you can do about it, apart from emptying shots into them. Here's one coming back to life. It might just be worth taking a leg bite and then running past them. You can see them all coming back here. You'll know when they die because they do that reaching in front of them animation. I was putting a few shots into them just to get the animations done. This guy's still alive as well. All of these guys will come back to life, which is annoying. There we go, they're all done I think now. So, this hallway is now clear and they can't come through into this area. We're going to head into the west office, use the stars card to open up this box and get some more assault rifle ammo. We're going to come over here and open up this locker just for a few extra assault rifle ammo. There's only like I think 4 bullets in that one. Open up this safe. The combination is 9, 15, 7 I think. 9, 15 and then 7. Get yourself an extra hip pouch. A little bit more space as Carlos. Not really necessary, maybe in the hospital, but it doesn't hurt. When you come around this corner on your right out of the west office, there's going to be another cop. You'll have grabbed some more pistol bullets from the office, so use those on this guy. Make sure you don't get grabbed. There's also a box on the left side of this corridor. Don't go down there to get it though, because there's 2 more zombies that stand up when you do. When you take that cop zombie's leg off, run down the hallway and into the dark room area. Some of you might be familiar with all of this from Resident Evil 2. There's some bullets on the desk, a few things in the lockers as well. Grab those. And then we're going to head up the stairs. There's 2 zombies lurking around in this stairs area.
Copy that.
One of them is right here on the floor. Shoot him in the leg a bunch. Using them leg shots to our advantage. You can just take his leg off and then run past him. It's up to you. But I think I took the time just to get him downed at least once. Oh no, I left him. I put a bit extra damage into him though. Let's grab the key that's on the box right here. We've got another zombie here we need to take the leg off of. Keep focusing those leg shots until he goes down. Then run past him once he does. Use the knife to smash this box. You got some assault rifle ammo. The code for this locker is DCM. Open up the locker, grab the assault rifle rounds, and then use whatever gun you like to get these guys stunned. You only need to stun them and then just run past. When they're stunned, they can't go for a grab, so that's the easy way just to get past those zombies quickly. So when you come down here to the bottom of the stairs, finish off the cop zombie that's crawling towards you. When you take a few steps forward, you'll see this licker spawn. If you shoot him with a few shots, he'll come towards you. If you step back on the stairs, he'll turn around and run away. You can sort of play this licker at his own game just by making him come towards you, standing on the stairs, and that'll make him run away until he dies. So once you've killed that licker, walk during this section. There is another licker around the corner. Some people like to just run past both of these lickers, but I like to play it safe and kill that one and walk past this second one. Because if you don't, he'll pounce on you when you turn the corner. But if you walk, you'll be safe. He won't bother you. So we want to put in the codes here: 104, 106, and 109. Get those entered. And the battery is in locker number 104. If you pick that battery up, the zombie that's next to me right now on my right is going to stand up. So pick up the grenade in 109, the rounds in 106, and then pick up the battery last. That will just give you enough distance between you and that zombie. And then Brad also spawns in. We're going to wait for him to burst in and then try and lure both Brad and that one zombie over to this side of the room. You might want to wait until the other zombie gets a little bit closer before you get close to the door Brad burst through, because he triggers by getting too close to that door. I was a little bit too close for it anyway, so he just spawned in straight away. But it's up to you how you want to deal with that. It's pretty easy to sort that out. When you come out of the security room, just walk again. The licker is still here. We need to walk past him towards the stairs. When you get to the stairs, you can run again. He'll leave you alone once you reach the stairs. And if the zombies are in your way, put a couple of shots into them to stun them or kill them, get past them, but they were too far up to get to me, so we're good. Come into here, the shower room, use the code CAP on this locker to get into it, or CAP, and you'll get a flashbang. So once you've done that, we're going to grab the detonator, combine it with the battery, discarding the key there as well just for some extra space, and use the detonator to blow up this C4. So once you gain control after skipping the cutscene, equip the grenade and chuck it into the corner of the shower, and then equip the flashbangs and throw one of them into the next room. And when you get through here, a pale head's going to burst in. Even if you just get the normal dodge attack, you're going to stun him. Throw the other flash at the licker when he jumps in to get past him, and then run for the door. If you throw the flash a little bit further down the corridor, you can stun these Parasite Heads as well. I failed doing that and just about made it to the door. But yeah, try to throw your flash a little further back, and that'll allow you to stun the Parasite Heads as well and get past them a little bit easier than I did. So in here, the STARS office, we've got a flashbang on the desk. Use the STARS card to get in here for some more assault rifle rounds. Grab those, and there's also a red herb in this room just by the locker. Grab that, combine it with your green herb that you may have. Discard the STARS card at this point, and we're back to Jill. And we've got another Nemesis fight coming up. So, basically we're doing the RPD and this Nemesis fight for this section before we drop our next save. So let's go through here. Open up this door. Once that's done, go ahead and
Carlos?
listen to this conversation until you reach the first aid spray. Grab the first aid spray, grab the mine rounds, discard the key that Jill has from earlier, grab the other mine rounds that are over here, come to the item box and stash away the gunpowder. We don't want to be carrying that. We'll carry one I'm storing everything away here. I'm not sure why. I think I might have just rethought everything. So we want to take the shotgun shells, explosive rounds, the flame rounds that we have with us as well. There's already 2 flame rounds in the grenade launcher that's next to us. Take the knife for the moment, this semi-auto barrel. Grab yourself the grenade launcher that's on the barrel right there. I think we've got everything we need. I'm pretty sure that's everything. I only took a green herb with me because there's a red herb along the way. If you come through this corridor with all the archways, just stick to the left and you should be able to run past all of those zombies. Again, stick to the left here up the stairs and move to the ladder. You shouldn't have to worry about any of these zombies if you're just quick enough moving through that section. I reloaded my flame rounds. Like I said, I already had 2, and there's 2 in the grenade launcher when you pick it up, giving us 4 to play with at the beginning. Get your knife out and head over to this box in the corner. I'm pretty sure there's a red herb in this box, so smash that, grab the red herb, combine it with your green herb. So you've got a full heal, just in case you get into trouble during this fight. Make sure you've got the grenade launcher equipped before you enter this fight. Skip some cutscenes, do some running. Escape from Nemesis. Okay. Hit him with the flame round, that'll stun him up. And then empty your shotgun into his face. And make sure you're hitting your dodges. When you run out of ammo, use the shotgun upgrade that you got from Kendo's earlier. Combine it with the shotgun and you'll get a free clip. Skip reloading completely, doing that, and then grab the grenade launcher, hit him with another flame round. Keep alternating between the shotgun and the flame rounds here to maximize damage. Again, avoiding those attacks, you want to be careful that you don't get grabbed. Keep on it. And then over here, on the right side of the clock tower archway, are some shotgun bullets. One really good tip I can give you for this fight, I think that mine round messed up, so I put one over here. Basically, you want to be close to where he's going to fall when you take the mine rounds and knock him down by putting him on the wall, and then use the shotgun when he's on the floor to attack his parasite. Hit him with a flame round if you want to. I'm just doing my best to keep my distance at the moment. I'm trying to get this shotgun ammo that's over here. He had me up against the wall, which is kind of scary. He did some damage and then run away. A big tip for this fight, if you need to switch ammo types with the grenade launcher, if you switch weapons back and forth after switching ammo types, you won't have to wait for the animation of the ammo type switching. It will just change instantly. So say if you're on flame rounds and you switch to explosive rounds, and then you switch to the shotgun and back to the grenade launcher, you'll instantly have the right rounds out. You won't have to wait for the animation to play out. It's super easy. Definitely a bit of a time save there. You might see me doing it as well. So I messed up that mine round. Hopefully he gets back around to there. I'm not sure if he will do. Yeah, I think he's going to. Got lucky there. Let's get up on him. Hit him with some more shotty shells. There are more mine rounds in this area. In the truck ahead of me that you can see me heading towards, there's some in there. If he's going to do an attack on you, if you hit him with a flame round or an explosive round, it should stop his attack. So you want to be ready to hit him with that. So here I'm searching for more mine rounds. The shotgun shells right here. I think the mine rounds are in the blue truck in front of the clock tower. You can see I just faced it right there. I'm trying to head towards them. I'm right next to them right now, but I'm in a bit of trouble. Let's get a healing item on. It's a bit worrying. Hitting him with a flame round to stun him up. Shotgun out, hit him in the face. I do have a ton of ammo to spare here. Yeah, if you need more mine rounds, they're in that truck just in front of the clock tower. Although Nemesis will need to break the truck open in order for you to get to them. Yeah, I'm heading towards them now. These mine rounds. So, get ready with them. Put him on one of the surfaces he's going to run across. That's a good one.
I need to stop it in its tracks.
And get in his face. Keep shooting him. He's got to be nearly dead. Another big tip as well is that you can't dodge Nemesis attacks while you're reloading. So if you feel like you're going to have to do some sneaky dodging, don't go reloading your weapons. But there we go, that's Nemesis dead. It's actually not a tough fight once you practice it a little bit. If you've got the assault coins, you should fly through that fight. The rocket launcher as well will help you fly through that fight. It's all about switching your ammo quickly, and it really pays off to do that technique where you cancel the animation of switching ammo types with the grenade launcher. Again, if you're wondering how you do that, you switch ammo types, and as she's reloading the other ammo types into the grenade launcher, you switch to the shotgun and then switch back to the grenade launcher, and it'll automatically switch your ammo types. A very helpful way to cancel out the animation for that reload, and it sort of opens you to do more dodges and be able to get the mine rounds off quicker. Definitely very, very helpful in that fight. And also some of the other Nemesis fights, specifically the tank one, or Nemesis 4. So we're going to head around that area, grab all the ammo, and then head towards Nemesis to get the cutscene, and then we'll take over as Carlos again. Here is our third save, I believe. Yep, that's save number 3, and now we got the hospital. This area sucks, is what I want to say. This is a really tough section to get through. Some of the strats can be a little bit touch and go. I've sort of practiced this area a little bit more now. When you come through these doors, you want to walk because there's a licker here. For some reason, Carlos shouts when we're trying to be quiet. Luckily, the licker doesn't hear that and leaves us alone. When you get through the door, past that room, head to your right, and then left, through here, And through this door, grab the tape player on the desk right here. Through this next room on your left is a group of zombies that you're going to want to kill in order to get through here without any trouble on the way back. So again, I'm doing my technique of shooting them in the legs so they can't go anywhere, they can't burst through doors. This chick zombie on the floor on your right as you enter will stand up if you shoot her. If you don't do that, she'll stand up on your way out, so be ready to take her down. A good tip for this section, if you run through this door, the zombies will back off away from it. They won't try and burst through it, even if they're standing up. So it's a good idea to abuse this door just to keep yourself safe. I know it's kind of tedious watching the door keep closing in my face, but it does work. It's a good strategy that can just keep you safe from these zombies so you don't get overwhelmed. Like I said, a bit tedious, but it works. Just make sure everything's dead. That one chick zombie isn't dead. These other two, though, are dead, so I can run over them. Let's get rid of this guy. So, there's a zombie on a gurney to my right now. If you get too close to her, she's going to jump on you. You might want to take that zombie out. And you can come back here and grab a grenade if you want to. I don't do it in this run. But if you want to try it for yourself, feel free. I try to explain it as I go. But there's also assault rifle rounds on the bed next to the glass window that all the zombies are banging up against. Make sure you grab those. Come up the stairs. That's on your right. As soon as you go through the other door, we just head through. And then through these double doors, through here, through these double doors, head immediately left as you come through those double doors and left into the staff room. There's some more bullets in here, some assault rifle rounds, a herb, and there's also a set of handgun rounds on the desk just on the corner. Grab those, head back this way, and when you get over here, you're going to want to run past the area that you've got to drop down. On the shelves in the back is some assault rifle ammo. Grab those and then hop out the window. And on your right in this area is a tactical grip that you can combine with the assault rifle for another upgrade to that. Do that, and then grab the herb that's just to your left as you hop over. There's a key right there as well. We need that to get into the locker room of the nurses section. Grab the assault rifle rounds that are on the gurney right there, unlock this door and run through it. And then we're going to head up these stairs that are just in front of us once again, and we're going to go through the double doors on our left. This zombie will stand up now, but just run past him, don't worry about him. You should have plenty of time to get past him if you just keep moving. When you come through these double doors, go left again, and we're going to head all the way around and go through these double doors now. Be careful running through that last section because there's a hunter that spawns and he will follow you. You need to be quick moving through that section. We want to deal with this zombie in this room, just this one. These guys will all stand up if you shoot them, and they also stand up on the way out of this area. But if you take out this one zombie, make sure he's completely dead. Just make sure you're putting shots into him when he looks like he's dead so he doesn't stand back up. You know he's full killed. And then we're going to use the key on this door. Come in here, open up these lockers on your right. There's a flash grenade. Open up the card locker right there. It's the farthest one on the left. And then as soon as you grab the card, you want to quickly move back through this room and get past all of these zombies. They'll all start standing up. Providing you've killed that one zombie, you'll be fine. Hunters are going to spawn. As soon as you gain control, run to the right side of the hunter and around him and back out the door, and you should be good just to get past him. You won't have to fight that one. This hunter is definitely annoying. I got a lucky punch there. You might need to punch him a couple of times. Do your best to get past him. When you get in here, whip out your flash grenades, get ready. Chuck a flashbang at that licker as he runs around the table towards you. You want him stunned when he's closer to the door, just so you've got enough time to come over here, open this locker. The code is 93. Only those 2 digits. Grab the upgrade, come over here, and use the card to open up this door. In this room, there's a pail head. I'm going to discard the key here because I'm going to need space to get the tape in a moment. So with the pail head, I like to bait him further towards us in this area. Just because we've got to mess around with these 2 hunters. This next bit really, really sucks. And there's the punch I had to use to get him stunned. Running past him now. And we're going to swing right into this room. there is a set of assault rifle rounds and also a red herb right here that we can combine with a green herb for some extra heals. I've got 3 full heals here to try and deal with these guys. You want to run in, try your best to get a perfect dodge or a perfect punch, whatever you want to call it. I didn't manage to get it. Throw your flashbang up against that wall to stun them both. Grab yourself the tape and then run out of here. This one didn't get stunned, which is a bit of a big problem in this section. These guys like to be annoying. If when the hunters are slashing you, you do a dodge, a lot of the time you can get enough distance away from them to make sure you don't get hit, but they're still super dangerous. You just need to be careful. When you come through that door, you want to head around and jump out the window to your left. That way you won't have to deal with the hunter that's up there. And that section sucks. That section is really, really tough and very, very annoying to get through. I definitely struggled with it a bunch to figure out something that works, but that's why I saved my heals for that section, and also why we saved before this section. So you can just run past all of those zombies, because we killed the zombies that are there. They are all done with. We're going to combine the tape with the tape player to use it on the speaker here.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best pal.
Let's open up this door, grab the assault rifle rounds that are on our left as we head through, and we're going to have to spin around goddamn Nathaniel Bard here.
Tyrell, Bard's dead. He's been shot.
He's been shot. Let's head over here and mess with the computer to get this cutscene to queue. Skip that cutscene. Head to your right through this door. Open up this cabinet here. Grab the vaccine. And now we've just got to leave. When you leave the office on the left side, there's some assault rifle ammo. Grab those. And when you're heading out of this area right now, a hunter's going to spawn in. I skip the conversation when we get to the door. Just keep running straight through the door that's ahead of you. With good movement here, you should be able to avoid the hunter with ease. But when you get through this next door, you're going to want to stop moving and just walk. It can be very tightly timed because that hunter is right behind you ready to slash you. So just keep walking, don't run. If you do end up running into the room and the hunter hears you, if you run to the desk and sit on the left side, he should run past you, giving you enough time to get past him. But providing you time that walk right, you should be good to walk through that section. So, use the vaccine on Jill, grab the first aid spray that's in this room. We're going to have this whole horde wave scenario. As soon as you spawn, run straight forward and grab all of the ammo that's on the box in front of you. Grab the detonator. I discarded the key card there to be able to get that, along with the or the tape player. You can discard the tape player at this point. I shot the generator there to stun up as many zombies as possible, and I'm using the pistol ammo over the assault rifle ammo straight away. One tip I can give you here is just to use the pistol first. Do your best to hit your shots. I know it's tricky, it's a bit panicky in this section. You want to watch your back at all times. There will be zombies coming behind you. If they get too close, get your assault rifle out. Keep yourself protected. Careful of them bites. There's me getting bitten right there. Now we've got to deal with anything that gets to the door. I'm using a first aid spray. I've still got a first aid spray and another heal. There's me taking another bite. It's so easy to get bitten in this section. Very annoying. But this is also why I've saved a couple of heals. You have got 2 first aid sprays in this section to help you. I feel like this wave fight was a bit sloppy for me, but I managed to get through it all the same. So I used the generator and then focused on the zombies that aren't stunned, because they do actually stay stunned for quite a while. I've still got plenty of assault rifle ammo, so I'm happy to use that to take these guys out. There's more ammo over on your right by the window on the far side of this area. Honestly, once you clean up the first wave of zombies, they're really not much of a problem. It's just the hunters you really need to look out for. They're very difficult to do anything about. Snagging up this extra ammo here now. When I've got a second, I got some more pistol ammo to help me pick off some zombies again. Let's get rid of all of these guys. Keep popping them in the face. Do your best to get rid of them. Right.
Come on.
So once the breaker goes off, the hunter's going to jump through this double door. Do your best to get on the other side of the desk and just unload into his face. Once you've emptied your clip, combine the clip upgrade with the assault rifle to get an extra 60 bullets. It's a free 60 bullets right there. And I'm using the green herb just to keep myself alive. Popping that zombie. The hunter's dead now, luckily. Killing any zombies that are getting too close. Turning on the breaker. Grabbing this flash grenade. The hip pouch. The herb. Taking out this zombie that's close. I use the extra herb here to get myself back up to perfect health. And I'm just doing my best to thin out their numbers. Watching both sides while I'm in this room. If you stand in the corner that's behind me right now, you should be able to force the hunter to spawn at the window rather than in the breaker room. Doesn't always work, but it does work here and there. Look out for these parasite heads. Hit them with the assault rifle to get rid of them. Still got a ton of ammo. Managing to spam out of these guys. When T says almost got it, that's a good sign that the other hunter's about to spawn. So be ready for that hunter to come in. So I'm standing in this corner now to hopefully force the hunter to come through the window. Sometimes he spawns in the breaker room, but a lot of the time he'll spawn at the window over there if you stand in this corner. You just need to be careful. It can happen either way. I've seen both happen. That's the reason I'm standing in this corner anyway, because whichever direction he comes from, I'm going to see him. So just be ready. Oh, tentacle dude. I was reloading there. Spam him. There's the hunter through the window. Be ready to nail him. Ugh, there's that attack. I was lucky that wasn't the one-hit kill. He's getting killed. Spray, spray, spray. God, they're quick. Really difficult to track, but there we go. He's dead now. Let's get rid of this zombie. Spam at this guy. You can always use the flash there if you want to, but I prefer to save that for the end. For this section, which is definitely annoying. Although you only have to last out here, so if you haven't got any ammo, it is fine. You can just use the generators to stun them. Grab your flash grenade, throw it at all of these zombies. I'm using the full heal here just in case I get bitten, but you should be fine. Use the detonator on the C4, run away into the back corner of this room, and you've got some extra ammo on this box now, providing you grabbed it earlier. And let's spray at these zombies, why not? Let's unload. We haven't got any more sections as Carlos, so we've just more or less got to empty our ammo. Waiting for that 15 seconds to run down. You might as well get some target practice. Only 3 left. And you should be good. Done. That section definitely sucks. Probably my least favourite section of the game. The next part as well is kind of annoying, but this bit was definitely a tough one to figure out and get through. If you're using the defense coins, you should be fine. Either way, now that that's done, we're going to take control of Jill again. Let's get back to Jill, and we're going to head to the item box. Oh no, I'm going to save it first. This is the 4th save, right? 4th save? Drop that 4th save, and then head to the item box. We're going to stash away the mine rounds, the pistol rounds, explosive rounds, the hub, and grab the pistol that's on the desk right here. I'm going to head back and put that in the box. I don't need it yet, but I do want it. Grab the lockpick from the item box as well. Head out here and use the knife to shank these boxes to get whatever's inside them. These boxes can be a bit RNG. Sometimes you'll get herbs, sometimes you'll get bullets. They can sort of change it up, which is kind of strange because a lot of the time the boxes are very stable and they give you the same items. But these ones in the nest and the area just before underground in the hospital will give you random items, which is kind of weird, but whatever. It's good to smash them just in case you get something decent. When you come through this door, use the shotgun to stun this pale head and just run past him. Be wary of that guy on the other side of that door because he lunges very, very quickly. The pale heads really, really suck to deal with. We are approaching the end of this run now, though. There's not a huge amount left. We've got to do Nest 2, and then we've got to do the final boss fight. The final boss fight is absolutely horrible to get through. Definitely a dodge fest. But hopefully watching me do it will help you out. So we're going to pull this switch, lower the elevator. Once that's down, head onto it and go and pull the switch. Get that done. Heading up now, and off the elevator through this double door. Grab the hip pouch that's in here. Also open the item box, put the pistol rounds away, the lockpick away, and I think you're good to continue with the inventory you've got right now. Pull out the mine rounds on the grenade launcher if you haven't already. You will want to make sure you've got these loaded into your grenade launcher. I already had them loaded from previous fights, but if you haven't got any loaded, make sure you've loaded them up.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid
So,
our games...
when you mess with the fuses, they're going to blow out, and then this pale head will drop down on you. If you hit him with a mine round before he drops down, you can just do some damage on him, keep him stunned. And when he stands up, he'll be all nice and slow. Hit him again with the shotgun to stun him and slow him down, and then use the elevator to get away from him. Sometimes you can get him to crawl around on the ground, which is nice. It makes things a little bit easier. You can save some shotgun ammo. I didn't get lucky there, but that's just kind of an element of RNG in this run. Use the knife to break these boxes. I got a red herb and handgun bullets. Sometimes you can get shotgun shells out of those boxes, which is nice, but not today. Let's use a mine round on the floor when we get to the bottom of this ladder, because there's a hunter gamma behind us that will catch you if you don't. When you fire that mine round, you want to dodge forward and you'll get stunned by some stuff falling over, and then also dodge forward again to get to the next stun. You'll have to perfect dodge that zombie to get between the crack in the shelves here. And then when you get through here, we're going to go up these stairs all the way up and to the right, following these platforms around. You don't need to mess with that switch, but you do need to mess with this one. There we go. And onto the lift. Grab yourself some high-grade gunpowder down the ladder right here, and then we're going to head to the end. There's nothing in this container on Inferno, which is nice. Actually makes this section really easy. Let's go and grab the second fuse. So when Jill gets stunned here by the container opening, do a dodge towards the ladder. Just dodge towards it, face towards the ladder, turn your camera and interact with the ladder, and you shouldn't have to fight anything there. It's actually a really easy way to skip all of those enemies. Now that that's done, we're going to head over here, back the way we came, through this door that's ahead of me, and whip out your shotgun. Shoot this zombie in the head as he's getting up. Shoot the zombie on your right, back up a little bit. Shoot the pale head to stun him. Grab these shotgun shells that are on that box on your right. Open this door, but don't go through it. Go through the door on your left, and then head down the ladder that's in front of you. So the final fuse is here. When you grab this, a hunter's going to spawn. If you just turn and run really fast back towards the ladder, do some dodges to get to the ladder, you shouldn't have to deal with that hunter. It's really consistent. That hunter jumps to the right and you should be fine. When you come back through this door, put a shotgun round into the pale head to stun him and stop him from grabbing you. You need to be quick about that though. Get the explosive rounds back out on the grenade launcher before you drop down here. Pull out the shotgun, hit the pale head with a shotgun round, fire an explosive round into these parasite heads so that you can bang the fuses into the fuse board here. When you reach the fuse board, all of these enemies will leave you alone. They'll just walk away. So if you manage to get to the fuse board, you should be fine to keep going. When you get up here, there's an upgrade for the Magnum in this item box. Grab that. And once you get over here, you'll want to come to the item box, and we're going to use that upgrade on the Magnum. We'll combine two high-grade gunpowders to make some Magnum rounds. Put the pistol bullets away, put the knife away, put the red herb away, grab any mined rounds that you have out of the box, grab the deagle, combine the upgrade with the deagle, reload the deagle with the bullets we just made, and then I'm going to put the deagle away for now. Or the Magnum. I keep calling it the deagle. I know it's the Magnum, but it's just for familiarity's sake, I guess. So, now that that's done, we should only have the grenade launcher and the shotgun and some rounds for each with us. You might need to pause it to check what I brought with me here. All of your shotgun rounds need to come with you at this point, though, along with your mine rounds and explosive rounds. It's good to have those with you as well. So you can't run in this corridor, but you can dodge. So if you just dodge all the way down it, you'll get there a lot quicker.
Let's get this done.
And you're waiting for this conversation to finish and moving towards the door to get this cutscene to trigger. Once that's over, we're heading into Nest. We're going to head into this door on our left and keep moving forward. And we're going to go up these stairs on our right. Keep the shotgun ready here because there's going to be a pale head in your way as you enter this area. I'm going to shoot this dickhead in the face or in the chest to knock him down or slow him down just so we can get past. When you run into this room, on your left there's a high-grade gunpowder and a normal gunpowder in the back, which we're going to combine to make some shotgun rounds for this next section. Combine those together and you'll give yourself a few extra rounds to help you through this section. We need to come to this console at the back to grab the thumb drive.
What have we here?
Grab that, and then we're leaving this area. Let's head back this way through this door, and we're going to shoot this pale head. Sometimes he can come through the door right here, like that. Sometimes he's hanging around on the stairs. Just be wary. He can sometimes grab you, but as long as you're ready for it, you should be able to hit him with a shotgun shot and just run past him. So we're going to use the thumb drive on this door to get through here, and then when you come through here, you can use the shotgun on this pale head on the stairs to knock him back and get past him. Come up the stairs, and we're going to go through this door. There's a zombie on the ground you want a shotgun in the face. Right there. Get rid of her, stop her from grabbing you. Grab yourself the first part of the vaccine. There we go, and we're going to head back. And we're going to want to put a shotgun shot into this pale head, but get your mine rounds ready on the grenade launcher, so you hit a shotgun shot on that first pale head and a mine round on the other two enemies. When you get close to this pale head, hit him with the shotgun shot to knock him back. If he goes to the floor, you can just run for this door and be fine. If he doesn't go to the floor, try to do some crafty dodges after grabbing the high-grade gunpowder to get through that door without getting hit. In this case, when you get into this room with some acid rounds, you want to make sure you grab those. We're going to need them for the hunters. There's also an explosive powder on your left as you run around this corner. Grab that. And then we're going to come down these stairs, spin it around, and head over to the switch here. There's a first aid spray in this case in the corner. Grab that, and then we're going to push this switch in so that we can exit this room and move on to the next section. So that's open now. Let's turn it around and head over here, activate the switch. I'm doing some dodges to move faster. Again, if there's an interactive item at the end of a series of dodges, you can just cancel out the animation of Jill recovering from her dodge by using that interactive item. So you can make it a little bit quicker for yourself. Kind of a speedrun strat that does pay off to do in certain sections to avoid damage from enemies and stuff. So once we're up here, make sure you've grabbed the explosive powder out of that case, by the way. Get your mine rounds ready. This bit really sucks because these enemies don't really react very well to attacks. But shoot this pale head with a shotgun shot to stun him. And then I hit the pale head in the chest. I was actually aiming for the Parasite Head's head. I'm doing my best just to stun these guys. I'm getting hit a bunch of times, which is really annoying. I'm waiting for that mine round to go off. There we go. All three got stunned. Shoot another one into this room for any enemies that are left. I got hit again. I'm going to need to heal. There's that healing item. Grab the other vaccine. Or the other part of the vaccine. When you come back out this room, fire a mine round to stun all of these enemies and get past them. Honestly, that part really sucks, and it's not because it's difficult. It's more because the enemies don't react to the mine rounds half of the time. It's kind of weird. So once you come down here, there's going to be two hunters that jump out and you get the acid rounds loaded into the grenade launcher. 2 hunters are going to jump out, wait for them to be next to each other, and then hit one with the acid round. That'll stun both of them. Switch to your explosive rounds, and be ready for their animation to finish, but you want to run behind them. Wait for their stun animation to finish. Hit them with an explosive round. That should kill both of them. Switch back to your acid rounds, and then get the shotgun out. Try and hit a couple of shots on the hunters with the shotgun. Do your best to dodge their attacks. I know it's difficult. These hunters absolutely suck. What I was trying to do here is group these hunters together so I could hit them both with the acid round, basically. So you just want them next to each other for that. When their animation finishes, hit them with an explosive round. If they manage to survive, whip out your shotgun and finish them that way. I hit this last hunter with an explosive round and then used the shotgun to finish him off. Should only take a few shots. He's done for, so you've got to fight 5 hunters there. That is a really tough section, man. 5 hunters in a row, very difficult to deal with. I ended up using my full heal here, because if I get hit by the wrong enemy, I can die in this next section. I got the explosive rounds out here to hit this Parasite Head. I switched to the mine rounds for this next part. Shoot a mine round through the door. That'll stun any enemies waiting on the door. Be careful going through that door. Enemies will wait for you on it, and it's really annoying. So when you come through this door, there should be a pale head waiting for you on the door. Just be ready for a pale head to be around in that area. He can move around a little bit, so just be ready to shoot him as you come through that door. And there's a zombie on this corner waiting to absolutely cock you as you run around that corner, so I shot the explosive round. I literally got back here with 0 ammo. I have got more ammo in the item box, but I want to make sure I've saved enough for this next fight, which is why I didn't take all of my explosive rounds with me, and I just took pretty much a full clip of 6, I think an extra 2, and my mine rounds. So the code here is mid, high, low after combining the vaccine and putting it into the machine. Let's grab the vaccine, and then we're going to have a cutscene after grabbing it into the vent. Let's get through that vent. Once we've done that, we're going to have another little cutscene here. Skip that cutscene, and we're moving forward. This next fight is also a pretty difficult one. Not because of fighting Nemesis, it's more about the zombies and pale heads that spawn in the area. They can just be really annoying. And I think it was quite a sloppy fight for me, actually. It didn't go as well as I planned, but I still managed to get through it. So let's grab up some explosive rounds, some flame rounds from the side there. We're going to take 2 heals with us for this fight. I combined the yellow explosive powder and the green one to make some extra flame rounds. I took the knife with me for just now because I want to smash the box that's behind us. I don't actually want to take that into the fight. But there's another explosive powder there. There's a first aid spray and some high-grade gunpowder, which we can make some more Magnum rounds with, combined with another high-grade gunpowder that we already had. So now we've got 7 shots in the Magnum, and you want to take any grenades you've got left, bring out the explosive powders, combine as many of them as you can to make extra explosive rounds. Basically, any high-powered rounds that you have at the moment, you're going to want to take with you into this fight. You want to take all of your explosive rounds with you. So make sure you're combining them for as many rounds as you can. I took 2 heals with me. I've got the shotgun. I took a fully loaded pistol with me. I think I took the normal pistol, the G8. I took the G18 into this fight because it has more rounds in it. That's right, it has 33. And I think that's everything I took. Mainly, you want to take all your explosive rounds, 2 heals. There are plenty of shotgun rounds in this area to help you fight Nemesis. Load up your grenade launcher, because that might provide you with another slot if it's currently empty. Yeah, here's the extra explosive rounds that I left behind. So that's what I took into this fight. There's more explosive rounds, flame rounds on your left as you head into this fight. Flame rounds, I think Nemesis is weakness, in the sense that you can hit him and it continues to do damage. So you can hit him with the flame round and it'll do damage over time, along with the initial impact damage as well. So it's a really handy grenade type to have with you. As soon as you spawn in, hit him with a flame round. This is where switching ammo types and using that trick I told you about earlier can really pay off, because you want to hit him with a flame round, switch ammo types, switch to your shotgun and switch back so that you've got the right rounds out. The explosive rounds will basically switch in between flame and explosive and just hitting him again and again and again. You can just hit him with the flame rounds. Apparently 6 flame rounds will take him down after this fight, but you're also going to have to dodge a bunch of attacks. if you wait for him to go for an attack and then hit him with a type of grenade round, it stuns him and stops him from even attacking you, which really pays off. I have extra explosive rounds for this fight, so I can use it to my advantage with the pale heads and zombies, which kind of helps, although this fight is just really tricky because of those pale heads. When he goes down here, that's the first section of the fight done. As soon as you spawn, after this cutscene, the shotgun shells you want to grab are right behind you. Right there. So go ahead and go and grab those. And then load up your shotgun when you can. Again, remember you can't dodge whilst you're reloading. Nemesis goes straight into the running animation. I went ahead and shot one of these zombies in the back of the head. Just to get rid of him. Tank 6 had all my shortcuts messed up here, which was really annoying. Didn't manage to get him stunned on the first one. Make sure you've got your shortcuts right before going into these fights, because that was a mistake I made there. I just sorted it out. I should have sorted it out before the fight. But what are you going to do? So, I managed to take an early bite there. Like I said, this fight was pretty sloppy for me, but I managed to get through it just about. Switching to these explosive rounds really helps get rid of these zombies. You got to get these dodges on Nemesis, man. The shotgun can also pay off to use when you get in his face after hitting him with a type of grenade round, but I was just doing my best to stay alive here because I hate this fight just because of the pale heads that spawn. When he's running around and you've got to shoot the switches just after, try your best to take out a zombie or two. It can help you out. He's behind tank number 7. I tried to hit that pale head in the face with a deagle shot because one deagles or one magnum shot to the head will take them down, but yeah, he managed to slip past my shot and grab me, which is annoying. At this point, I'd used both of my heals, which is really early for losing both of your heals. I hit him with the explosive round there to stun him up, and I was really praying that these zombies would pile up so I could hit them together. Again, I think, yeah, I missed my shot. It's so difficult to hit those shots when they're lunging because they move so fast. Definitely a cock-up on my part. What can you do? Just the way it is. I tried to use the deagle to shoot him in the Parasite as well because it does mega damage. But yeah, one shot to the face with the Magnum will take out the pale head. So I was just having a bad fight, missing my shots and just being a bit sloppy. Managing to hit these dodges somehow. There is another first aid spray around here somewhere in one of the corners if you need to grab it like I did. I went through my heals so fast. So we're using the pistol to hit these switches. I think this is the point where Brad slams him, so you've got a second to either look for pickups or use the shotgun to take out some zombies. That's what I was doing here, just cleaning up a little bit so I didn't get grabbed in the back, you know. There's the pistol rounds, but I'm looking for that first aid spray, which is around here somewhere. Keep hitting him with those rounds when he gets close. That will stop him from getting the attacks on you. A little bit of practice with switching those grenade types can really help during this fight. And there's the first aid spray I wanted. Okay, so I think we're coming close to the end of this fight. Managed to get the dodge on him right there. Definitely not easy. I've got a few explosive rounds left. And I'm trying to get these pale heads to sort of group up around him so I can hit them as well with the explosive round, just so they slow down and get away from me. They are very annoying. That one did well. He's getting close, I can feel it. He's close. And there's my last explosive round. I'm not sure what I did to finish him. I think I might have just used the deagle. There's a few pistol shots because he wouldn't go running. Slow down these pale heads. Get ready with the pistol. Oh, he's going for the other side. I thought he was going to body slam me. So I think Carlos is... Did I call him Brad earlier? Sorry, I meant Carlos. I think Carlos is going to slam him here and help us out. Oh, there's another bite. It's really tough to keep track of everything during this fight. That's kind of why I hate it. If it was just you and Nemesis, it wouldn't be that hard. So I decided to use my grenades here. Try and get some extra damage on him, you know. And he's dead, I think. Super useful. He might want to use those grenades a little bit earlier. I was kind of late on using those grenades. But finally, we got it done. That is a very tricky fight. I struggled with that one, man. It really was bugging me. I need to practice that one a bit more. But again, if you're using the assault coins and the rocket launcher, not that much of a tough fight. Doing this without the New Game Plus items was horrific. Trying to get that S rank, I know other people have done it, but I wanted to try and get the S rank. I'm also going to try and do a no damage run. But I don't think I'll go for the S rank on that. No shop items, no damage is probably tough enough. I actually watched this entire cutscene just because I was really chuffed that I managed to get this done. Took me a while to beat that fight. And then the next boss fight as well. It's actually a short boss fight, but it's a very tough one. I know a lot of people struggle with this next fight. I definitely did too. It's really cheesy. Like, he can just hit you once and chain attacks together to kill you. If you're not using shop items, pretty much any one attack will kill you. So you've just got to be on it with your dodges. There is a way you can do this fight with only one cycle. Oh, sorry, 2 cycles of switches, but I went for 3 just because I wanted to make it a little bit easier on me. You have to be really, really quick with your movement to get the 2 cycle, but I'll explain when we get there. I'm sure many of you know how this fight works by now. So I just took all my pistol ammo with me here, and both pistols, also the Magnum, a couple of heals. I don't really think I needed to take the heals though, because I can't use them. I'm not going to get a chance to use them. If he hits me once, I'm dead. So I just got to full health for the fight and then saved it. This is our last save. I like to make sure I've got all my items in the right place before I save, just because it's annoying to have to go to the box if you need to retry and mess around with all of your items each time. It can get a little bit tedious. Right, let's do this fight then. Final Nemesis. Very, very annoying. We need to press the button behind us straight away to get the railgun out. And like I said, the only advice I can give you mainly for this fight is you need to nail your dodges. You need to absolutely nail them. A lot of people really hate the raw attack. The best chance you've got of avoiding the raw attack is to stay as far back as you can. This is a 3-phase attack. You need to hit all 3 dodges to avoid that. When you get a chance, shoot him in his little boils. So that roar right there, where he stuns you, is the worst attack in this fight in my opinion. Just because it keeps you stun locked. And if you're even a couple of steps forward, he's gonna basically cheese you and kill you with his next attack. So like I was saying earlier, if you're really quick and you're next to one of the switches when you knock him down, or when you pop one of his boils, the last one, you can press 2 switches in one phase and pretty much make it so that you've only got to knock him down twice. But you've really got to time that well, and I just feel like it's going to be easier for most people to do it 3 times and just really lock down the attacks that he's doing. On this attack right here, he slams up to 8 times, and on the last one, he holds it for a second longer to try and fool you out. So you've really got to be ready for the timing on it. It's absolutely disgusting getting this right. So he's got 2 boils left. Let's get them done. I got stunned by the acid, which is annoying. Let's get over here, press this switch in. Then we got 1 more to do. This fight took me so many attempts. I really need to practice it if I want to speedrun this category. I've got to learn a bunch of new strategies as well for the fights, but I tried my best to use strategies that I guess people can copy a little easier. There's still RNG involved with them, but it's Inferno, and I also made it very difficult for myself by going through with no shop items. Had to get that S rank as well. Let's pop these boils. Avoid all of these slam attacks. And press the switch in. There we go. Just need to get back to the railgun now. Hit him 1 more time. Sick of your shit, Nemi. Let's get rid of him. It's a super satisfying feeling finishing this boss fight, just because it's very, very annoying. But he's dead now, it's over. A lot of people think Nemi looks like a xenomorph here from Alien. Kind of a weird look he has in this game, but either way, we finally did it. That fight is annoying, and I know a lot of people hate it. Pretty much all we got to do now is do the Nikolai shot, and we've got this done. Let's get it finished, get that S rank. Only 5 saves. Like I said, if you're trying to do this yourself, you are allowed to use the New Game Plus items. It's entirely up to you how you do it. I just didn't want to use any of them for this run. Hopefully, if there's a section that's been giving you grief, you can use this guide to your advantage, maybe copy what I did. I would advise using the defense coins to do this run, and maybe even the infinite ammo rocket launcher can just make it so much easier. If you just want the achievement, it's probably the best way to do it, if you don't want to sweat it too hard. I'm also working out a no damage run at the moment, which isn't going to take me that long, I don't think. I'm already at the hospital at the moment with no damage. I'm just doing that segmented like this run was as well, though. It's not one straight run. I was just using the save mechanics to make a pretty cool run. So, I watched this cutscene here, I'm pretty sure. Let's watch Raccoon City get blown up, baby. There she goes. Boom goes the dynamite. Damn, son. Okay. So that is done. Good times.
So long, Marcy.
It's finally over. I'm getting cheers on stream, apparently. If you want to come and watch me do these runs live, by the way. Oh, wait. Wait.
All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed.
Damn, son.
I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
Okay. So, like I said, if you'd like to join me on stream while I put these runs together, come on over to twitch.tv/ifreams. I know lots of you have been coming through recently, so thank you all very much for that. I appreciate it. Many of you have been saying you got your achievements from my previous guide, which was no item box and no med items and under 2 hours and all that good stuff. But yeah, maybe some of you have used this to help you get your S rank if there's a part you're stuck on. Our final time was 1 hour 36 and 32, which isn't bad. 5 saves. It gives us the S rank. Very good. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comment section if you can. Have a great day, everyone. And until next time, take it easy.
Damn, son.